Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Hey, it's Ashley.
And me.
Yeah. Wrong way. Do the millennial dance. Do the millennial dance. Whatever that is. Yeah. Man, right when it's time to go on, freaking train. Did you hear it? That's what Ashley was laughing at because it's like, anyway. Fly Natural, thank you for the $3 super sticker. Fist bump back to you. And Metro Drones, the second super chat of the night with $20. Happy TNL, everybody. My goodness.
How's it going, Ken?
It's going all right. I had kind of a... It was... My default mode is happy, as everybody knows. And joyous. Yeah. Joyous and happy. Well, yesterday... It was hard to be that way because several things happened when I was trying to film something. And then on the way home, I found out that one of our viewers, Rick Halber, had a heart attack. He's in the hospital. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that. Apparently, he's doing okay now. So have him in your thoughts.
Okay,
and really, that puts everybody, my other problems in perspective. So... hopefully he's watching. I think he said he would. So, Rick, get better soon, my friend.
Yeah, sure.
Tonight, big show. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to draw for the winner of this toy Yoda. Not a Toyota, but it's a toy doll Yoda. We're going to draw for that.
Toy Yoda.
And your chance to win this Loom Cube LED light panel with a new game that involves Ashley.
I'm really scared, you guys, because as soon as Ken called me, he was like, I have a new game tonight. I'm really excited to play with Ashley. And I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. A John Dobb. A John
Dobb.
A John Dobb. Brah. 2-pounder. Thanks, man. Thank you. He says, nice to see you, Ken and Ashley. Thanks. Thank you very much. And let's go. We got to pack all this show in. It's going to be a big one. So let's start off with our favorite sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Cadillac of processed meat. Grab some today. It's pigeon jerky.
Woo!
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meat. Yeah. Thank you, pigeon jerky. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. So, Ashley, what has been new with you?
The last time I was on, Beans wasn't feeling too good.
Oh.
But she better now. We took her to the vet. She has some medicine. She's feeling better.
Aw.
She's sleepy tonight, clearly.
Yeah, so completely better.
Yeah, as far as I know, she has another x-ray tomorrow. So
almost as if she's a brand new cat. Almost as if I didn't get with your husband and just replace it with another exact duplicate of a cat.
You know, that would honestly explain why she's been so lovey lately. And if you did that, you a good one.
It's because I care. And because cats are a dime a dozen and they're all the same.
No, she is special. This isn't a baby.
That you're right. How old is she? How old is your baby?
She's going to be 4 in May.
Ooh. How many is that in cat years?
Like 23.
Oh, cool. Harry Taylor, $10. Super chat. Thank you. Get better, Rick. We love you. Yes, we do. Let me know if you see him in the chat. Maybe he's getting a sponge bath. We don't know. And then we got a super sticker from Priority. I don't think I've seen that person before. Thank you very much for the super sticker.
Stickers. I like stickers. Yes, I do.
All right, it's enough of that. And 400 AGL, $10. I'll take $10 worth of pigeon jerky, or maybe give it to Ashley. Yes, Ashley will get a portion of the super chats tonight. As always, that's how I pay you. Did you know that?
Why? What? How?
Yeah, I mean that's how you get paid, Ashley. I do.
I thought you were just being nice.
No, I do pay her. too, don't I?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I,
yeah.
do. I mean, you're a friend and everything. You'd probably do this for nothing, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll keep it all for
No.
myself. No, oh, you do want it. Okay.
No,
all right.
I would appreciate. Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
all right,
Beans
all right.
has X-ray tomorrow.
Oh,
Look at
that
little baby.
cat X-ray. Yeah, I gotta do that. And my goodness, a 10-pounder from Legwork. Pound it. Yep. From the UK. Can't stay for the full 12-hour show tonight. Hopefully not. It's not going to be that long. I have to go over to the island at first light as pilot in command to search for a little lost doggy. Oh yes. Yes. I think I'm going to talk with you a little bit more about that, Legwork. Legwork.
That's really cool.
That is cool. And he always has a funny comment. And when I go back and... Do you go back and read the comments after? Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. So everybody who thinks I'm ignoring you and just paying attention to the super chats, that's not true. But let's go ahead and get into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head over into the drone sphere and learn everything we need to know about drones in the drone newsroom. What's happening there, Jeff?
Well, first of all, I'm going to give my special shout out to Rick. I hope he gets to feeling better very, very soon. And special thanks to Chris Hope for sharing the information with me. So I hope he turns around and gets better really quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And
right.
Before we get into the news, old Ray Bob and his antics at it
What did he
again.
do?
It's like we're
No,
charging him
he's-
for this. We're not. It's free. But thank you. Ray Bob's
it's
antics.
great to see you too, Ray Bob.
$50 super chat, getting it started, and great to see Ashley. Yes. And Rojo Droner with a $20 super chat. Get well soon, Rick.
Aw.
Yeah. Well, this year has kind of started out rough for a few of us, but as a community, we all have each other's back. Don't we?
Yes.
What a great community we have.
Yep.
All right. Now the news.
All right. So tonight's drone news, of course, is brought to you by GPC Custom Drone Cases, providing you with the highest quality professional cases so your investment is always protected when it's not in the air. Custom cases are also available by request. GPC, designed for life, be original, be blue, and use the discount code TNL10 for a 10% discount on all purchases at goprofessionalcases.com, link in the description.
GPC, love you, mean it. And I'm giving away right now a Phantom 4 props off case from GPC if you'll check out the last video I posted about the Phantom.
Yep.
So,
Cool.
All right, so first in the news, we have a story that comes out of California. The deputies in Mendocino County Sheriff's Office were asked by the United States Air Force to assist in a arrest warrant issued for a service member that had run away from a court-martial.
Ooh.
After a very detailed search of the area, they finally were able to locate the Jeep Wrangler that belonged to the officer near a campsite. But because of the fact that it was in a very secluded area and they didn't want to risk officers going in to do this, they put the drone up. They flew the drone in. They flew all around the site, and they actually spent so much time flying around the site that they actually expended the first battery. They flew it back, they put in a second battery in, and when they went back and started inspecting the car, they found that the gentleman was sitting in the car. On the return flight, when the drone returned back and they were going to go ahead and figure out how to go in and get the guy, that's when they heard a gunshot, and upon entering the area, they found that the gentleman had been deceased. But this was I guess, a good example of the fact that they used the drone in lieu of sending in SWAT team members or police officers into a situation where you have an armed assailant. Let the drone go in and find and localize, where the person is and what needs to be done before they actually enter the site.
yeah, that's a sad outcome, but it's good to be safe with the drone. Absolutely.
It's the safety feature that is I guess the paramount issue. So on a lighter side, we have an artist recently that decided that it would be a great idea to use his Mavic to draw Baby Yoda in the sky.
Oh, look at that. How do you do that?
Well, Russell Clemens is a light painter. He's a photographer out of Colorado Springs, and he uses his drone, Google Earth, and some specialized software to draw pictures in the sky. He actually uses a Lume Cube, hint, hint, to be able to catch the light from each one of the drawings. So all of the lines that you see are actually done with a Lume Cube. And he's done everything from Batman symbols to Yoda to all sorts of different things. But really fantastic stuff. The software that he uses, I think he listed it. No, he didn't list it in the article, but it's called Climus, I believe is what they call.
And he calls himself a light painter?
Yes.
I tried to do that, but I weigh too much. You see, I can't be a light painter if I'm a overweight.
Heavyweight champion.
Yeah, couple.
Oh my God.
Couple of those. All right, back to you in the newsroom. Yeah.
In the news. So DJI is back in the news. They have worked with the DFDS Terminal Inspections Group and have come up with the ability to help inspect the terminals for the ferry operators.
Okay.
We have been working with Lawrence Technology for quite some time now in a partnership project, working on developing drones for logistics purposes in our terminals. We use the drones, they fly autonomously around the terminal, and they will find the exact or very precise positions of the trailers and the IDs on the trailers. So we'll have an exact location of each and every trailer in the terminal, and we use that for optimizing the loading, and also use it as a customer service, so they can more easily, the truck drivers can more easily find the trailers in the terminal. So that will, in the end, make the operation much more efficient. The benefits of using Lawrence technology is that we can do our operation much more efficient. We can save time, and we can improve the data quality dramatically.
Wow, very interesting. But you'd think with all of DJI's resources, and with their public relations and marketing and everything, you'd think they would be able to afford to hire a good-looking person to be in the video. I mean, this guy, Ashley, I'm sure you'll agree, this guy's a little on the rough thing here. Everybody good? We buffering? We're back? We're good? Okay, it's green again. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. It's raining outside, so maybe the wires got wet. I apologize.
It's the internet. Good Lord.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
And just a quick reminder, everybody, in the chat, if you want to see all of the chats, make sure that you're using live chat and not top chat. Mm-hmm. Because YouTube defaults to top chat, and it will not show you all of the messages. So there we go. All right. And if you have a problem with the stream, just reload your thing, and if we look pixelated, it's that. If I'm not as attractive as I usually am, I blame the internet. Now back
for
to
any
you.
reason whatsoever, I look better than Ken. Please reload. All right. So next in the news, we have out of Ciudad, Mexico. On Monday morning, I guess a journalist decided that he was going to use his drone to try to film an event that was being done with a huge number of police officers. And in the process of doing that, I guess one of the officers didn't like it and took shots at his drone.
Buenos días, amigos del auditorio de la XHPL. Bueno, pues para traerles a usted pues parte de las imágenes que se ha generado la mañana de hoy, una intensa movilización policíaca por parte de elementos de la propia Fiscalía Zona Occidente, que bueno, pues están llevando a cabo una...
¡Oh!
Ay, cabrón. Ese es mío, es mío, es mío, es mío. Es mío, es mío, es mío, es mío, es mío.
Huh, it sounded like it had bullet avoidance turned on.
Okay, so I'll comment on two things that I want to say. First of all, the fact that they shot at the drone obviously is bad.
Yeah.
The fact that the drone was that close and they shot at it and missed is also sort of bad.
Right. Says a Texan who's got how many guns are in your house?
I refuse to answer that question.
On the grounds. Yeah.
I have enough. There we go.
And by the way, somebody in the chat said, yeah, bonehead of the week for sure.
Bonehead of the week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
So next in the news, we have, I guess this is just some fun video footage. A gentleman was, I guess, flying his drone over the ice and caught polar bears, who decided then to start chasing his drone through the ice.
Look at those little babies.
Yeah, here goes Ashley. She does this thing. She's gonna do this.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Excuse me. That little baby's about 2 times bigger than you are.
Okay, but he's caught in the ice. He can't get me. Look at him. Oh, look at him, little face. Ooh. Look at him. Oh, come on, get out the ice. Come on, little baby. You got it. Oh, look at him. Oh, goodness.
You know that little baby can crunch your tibia?
Well, I have two for a reason. It's fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. They look like they're curious as to, they just poke through with their nose. Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
It must be fun to be a polar bear. Doesn't it look like, when you see animals like this, like otters and turtles swimming around, just
Otters
looks like,
are my favorite.
yeah.
I'm just impressed at the diligence that they have on trying to keep up with the drone.
Yeah.
Well, that one at the back's kind of lazy, but
So you like otters too?
I love otters. They're so cute.
You know, they have them in the zoo. We otter go.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go.
We'll go.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that.
All right. So next we have Intel, the kings of drone shows, the LDI convention in Las Vegas. They just completed on November 23rd. Intel came out and did one heck of a really nice drone show for them.
There it is.
This is the Intel Shooting Star drone, and it does one thing, and it does it really well, which is to light up the sky.
I've never been to a cluster drone show.
Whoa, those are just drones?
Yeah. Now, I sped this up a little bit, but now that's nightmare fuel right there.
Okay, yeah, that's scary. That's not fun for me.
Wow. Remember when fireworks were loud and smelled like fire?
Ah, the good old days.
The good old days. One day I'll be saying that. You kids with your pixels in the sky, we had the same thing over and over again. Every single time, just boom, boom, that was it. You lucky kids, you. Nah.
Nah, you whippersnappers. I don't do a very good old person, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's sad that I do a better old person. I wonder how old will I how old will I be when I have to stop doing an old person impression?
Because you're just old.
Because I'm just you know, it's no longer an impression. It's just
Yeah, whenever the impression and your normal voice start to sound the same, that's
Yeah,
when you gotta stop
yeah.
doing the impression.
when it's no longer ironic, I shall stop.
Also, I know it's not a super chat. I'm sorry to interrupt the news again,
Ooh,
but
ooh.
for the first time ever, my dad tuned in.
Hey, what's your dad's username?
I think it's just Dale.
Just Dale?
I think it's my dad's name, just Dale.
Ah, okay. Hey, Dale, welcome.
Yeah, so
And,
he's tuning in for the first time ever.
Adrian Mateo Drones with a $2 super sticker. Thank you very much, Adrian. And Pure Heifer with a $2 super chat. That reminds me of a flock of birds. It does. It's real
It does.
flocking
the
pretty.
drone.
Yeah. Now back to the flocking news.
All right. So the flocking news. The next one we have, Hangry drone claims or aims to change the food delivery market.
Yeah.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's not Superman either. It's a different kind of superhero. A tool to stop people from getting hangry. Hangry is irritable or angry because of hunger. This drone is part of a fleet in Shehan Werriman and Nicodemi's food delivery business, aptly named Hangry. The idea was sparked by their anger over homemade food.
Because we got really lazy to cook and we just decided to order a lot, and we realized we were paying, you know, like $10, sometimes more for food delivery that would take us sometimes over an hour.
High prices, long wait times, and driver errors are the three things they want to solve. While Uber Eats, DoorDash, and other similar services take over the roads, Hangry takes to the skies.
Pretty amazing, because a lot of the drone stuff is more or less like not tapped yet.
You know, you're getting your food hot and, you know, you're getting it in a really cool way.
Users would order like they normally would, and the drone would take that delivery and fly it to a designated drop site.
They come and simply scan a QR code and grab their food, so that way they can take however long they need, but their food's there.
Food delivery has turned into an
It's not going to be hot if it's delivered under a giant fan.
In the next 5 years. Right now, Hangry's just getting off the ground. But the team hopes the novelty of a drone delivering food will let them tap into that market and be something everyone can be excited about.
This is some sci-fi stuff.
Watching people like look around me like, why is he waiting there? What's going on? And they see a drone fly in the air and they're all going crazy about it.
Puts a smile on everybody's face seeing that, because it's unreal when you see it.
Okay. I know what people are thinking. Ashley, do you see anything wrong with that? As a non-drone person, as a lay person, do you see anything wrong with that?
Well, there's the risk of them dropping my food from very high up.
Very valid, yes.
Yeah, and there's that whole wind thing. So if I get hot food, it's going to arrive not hot.
Right. Well,
and that's not good.
That's just two of the myriad of reasons why this is wrong, and it happens to be illegal. And Jeff has an opinion. But I will say, first of all, I appreciate their excitement about drones. I mean, everybody can appreciate that. But these knuckleheads, you know, they're not 14 CFR Part 107 certified, and Part 107 does not allow air carrier operations. I'll read directly from the air carrier means citizen of the United States undertaking by any means, directly or indirectly, to provide air transportation. Means interstate air transportation of the transportation of mail by aircraft. In other words, FedEx, UPS, DHL, United States Post Office, or anyone crossing state or national borders cannot operate under Part 107. You need a Part 135 certificate in order to do that, and there's only been 2 companies that have gotten that. A place called Wing Aviation and UPS. In fact, Amazon applied for this Part 135 before UPS, but they're still waiting FAA approval. So do you think Tweedledum and Tweedledummer have gotten theirs? No. So hey, we got a drone, right? Let's tie a basket to it, and then we'll deliver the pizzas or whatever. Stupid. Just
all right. So I'm gonna put in my 2 cents.
Yeah,
in
please.
Real quick.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be easier, and obviously their great idea is that instead of having the food delivered to your door, right?
Yeah.
Where you would normally receive it.
Right.
No, now you have to walk meanderly out into a field at your leisure, apparently, because the drone is just going to wait up there for hours until you decide to come and get your food. You have to walk out into a field to get your food and leave the comfort of your home. Rain, whatever, obviously bad wind.
Right.
Yeah. And
I would order a pizza and then receive $7,000 Matrice 200 whatever drone with pepperoni for free. And they would not get that drone back. Anyway, it must have been a slow news day. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
I appreciate the thought, though.
Sure. Everybody's excited about drones. Just be practical.
They're trying.
Yeah, they're trying. Sure.
All right. So
God bless them, as they say in the South. Bless their hearts.
Bless their hearts.
Bless their little hearts.
Yeah. Next, we have in the news drone footage from New South Wales. A town of Parkes captured a huge wall of dust from, I guess, a dust storm that came through, turning daytime into night.
Look at that.
Whoa.
This is the kind of thing that they have to deal with in Arizona sometimes, in the Midwest. What do they call them? Somebody in the chat tells me, what do they call it? It's like a babooey or something. It's not a bababooey. What is it called? It's got some funny name. Somebody in the chat tell me. What is it called? You know what I'm saying?
They also have they also have these in the Middle East, so.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's not real. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that's really it. Would you have your drone up in that?
No.
Yeah.
It's not a monsoon. A haboob. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, Artco. Yes, Art is in Colorado. He's probably seen a haboob. Isn't that funny? It's just a funny name. Haboob. Haboob.
Oh my God. Okay, let's go on. All right, that's. I'll let that linger for just. That's it.
Yeah.
Researchers at Stanford University have built a drone called the Pigeon Bot, and this is a drone that uses real pigeon feathers to assist in its flying capabilities. And they believe that this is the way that all aircraft are built to fly in the future.
Okay.
All right, so I have the wrist joints programmed to this knob symmetrically. So those will move together.
Yep.
And then the finger joints here, I can control independently with these sliders.
Whoa,
Wonderful.
that's wicked.
And I see it here. I just can't wait to see it fly. It's just amazing how it moves.
Oh, wow.
Okay, on take.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
And you can change the aerodynamic properties by moving the wing while it's in flight to make it go faster, I guess. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Or turn. That's how it turns, right?
Wow.
Huh. Wow.
Oh, there it goes.
Well, that's an interesting project.
Yeah.
How about that?
So I mean, it's really cool, but like, did they just overcomplicate something that didn't need to be complicated?
Well,
or?
the other guys are wanting to tie a pizza to it. So, oh, here comes in for a landing. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. That's neat.
That's cute.
That is pretty cool, man. And what's it called?
Pigeon Bot.
Okay. Wow, pigeon bot. And what kind of thing is a pigeon? Because I mean that you know, that really flew really well, like an actual,
really did.
like an actual. What's it?
It's a bird.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner.
Done?
Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, buddy. Please continue.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
New York City's fire department has been using drones now. They've got an
What were you saying about fire department?
Shall I try again?
Yes, please.
Yeah. New York City Fire Department has been using drones, and they have M210s and the Mavic 2 Enterprise series.
Sorry, Jeff. I got it all out of my system. You're good for another 2 months.
You gonna hit the button there? Okay. All right.
Yes.
So the New York City Fire Department utilizes a fleet of DJI aircraft, including M210 and Mavic 2 series Enterprise drones. And they have been using them quite, I guess, advantageously. They have determined, I guess, out of all of the time that they've been using this thing, they've determined that these are instrumental to what they do. And they included some recent footage from a 3-alarm fire in Brooklyn where you can see this drone in action.
Huh, that's cool.
Whoa.
And they can go back and they can watch their own performance like a football team would, you know, to see what they can do better and stuff.
They're using the drone to actually determine where there are hot pockets on the roof. This is the Enterprise drone, so it has the FLIR camera as well. And so they use the FLIR camera to find the hot pockets, and then they direct the
You gotta
firemen
stop
to those
saying.
areas.
You gotta stop saying hot pockets. I'm getting hungry. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
The
Come on.
places where it's warm
I know everybody. I know, but when
on
you said
the
that,
roof,
half our audience is like, "Hey, you know, that hot pocket wouldn't be bad right about now. I'll pop one in the microwave." Yeah. So no,
that'd be great.
Wouldn't it?
But it helps the fire department be able to localize and use their resources more effectively and direct the firemen where places are more serious.
Yes,
and need to be addressed.
Absolutely, yes. Another good use for a drone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we have.
Hold on a second, Droning Harry. Hey, Droning Harry. He says, and the show just went off the rails, lol. Thank you, Droning Harry, for the $10 super chat. Much appreciated. All right, Jeff.
Okay, so there was a bushfire in Maldives, which is near the city of Rockingham, and the fire department there was forced once again to stop fighting the fire and stop using their equipment because there was a drone spotted in the area. They haven't had released any information as to whether or not they were able to find the person that was flying the drone. But obviously this again is yet another example of why we need to keep these drones away from areas where, the emergency services are active.
It's sad that people aren't better informed about this. This should be something that is more commonly known by more people. And then I guess everybody who gets a new drone thinks they're the first person to think about flying over an emergency situation.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a great idea. No, it's not a great idea.
No,
and then
that's a bad job.
Yeah, and then they don't understand how can my little toy drone shut down a big old helicopter or whatever? Well, it can. So, stop being idiots.
On a lighter note, on January 19th, a Washington County Sheriff's Search and Rescue found a great new use for their drone when they needed to get a messenger cord up to the spot where they were attempting to rescue somebody.
Oh.
And if you're not familiar with a messenger cord is, when you want to get like a heavy line up to be able to pull somebody down, etc., you use a messenger cord, which is a lighter line that you can then tie that cable or that heavy rope to and pull it up. And so because they had tried firing up with what is it, those
like the
grappling gun,
the Dukes of Hazzard used to use.
Yeah, it wouldn't reach, and so the next obvious solution was to tie the messenger cord to the drone. And so this is footage that they had done from when they had used the drone to take the messenger cord up.
This is fantastic. How did we ever live without drones before? How do we do it? So many great uses for them. They're saving lives every day.
True.
Yep. Yeah. Sky Pirate. Hey, man, thank you. $5 super chat. Did you hear about the monkeys who shared an Amazon account? They were Prime mates. That's a good one. That's a good old good one. That's a good one. Thank you, Sky Pirate.
That was good.
That's a good. Jeff, what'd you think of that one?
That was fine.
That was a good one.
I would give that one. Give that one props. That was
worth interrupting the news for.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So, lastly, in the news, the UFO mystery has been solved.
Oh.
A UFO chasing group called Archangel Recon has claimed responsibility for all the mysterious drone swarm sightings across Kansas, Colorado, and Nebraska over the past few weeks.
Okay.
Now, they're not claiming credit for every single one of them, but they said that all of the ones that had large drone swarms flying in formation, that was their group.
I don't believe it.
Are they going to get in trouble for it? For causing such a panic?
I would imagine that they're probably going to have a lot of discussions with the FAA, and the FAA most likely will be reaching out to them, as well as a mayor of one city that would probably like to talk to them about interrupting one of their CareFly helicopters.
Right. I mean, that's no joke. And Ashley, you were kind of giggling there when he said a UFO group. Do you not believe in UFOs there, Ashley?
No, I do believe in UFOs, and here's my theory.
Yeah.
Is the UFO group was not behind the cluster of drones. There were no drones in the sky.
Uh-huh.
I believe that they weren't wearing their tinfoil hats.
Uh-huh.
And they were brainwashed to take credit, like to take the blame for that, when really we're being contacted by another planet.
You know what? You are smarter than you look. And
thank you.
And this is actually a big problem because just the other day, I was out flying my drone.
Yeah.
And I caught some amazing footage. Check this out. I was just minding my own business. And,
no way.
And I was filming a city, and I happened to catch this. And,
no way.
Yeah. And so, that wasn't bad enough. The problem started when I was captured.
Oh, no!
But yeah, by these three, they took me on board. Now, the two on the left are just normal. That's Frank and Larry. The one on the right is the extraterrestrial. Yeah, they normally only have two, but this time they had an extraterrestrial. Thank you. I'll be here all week. All right.
I knew that was fake, Ken, because if it was that big of a UFO, other people in that city would have seen that. You know?
I had a special UFO filter on my drone. Yeah.
I don't know a lot about drones, but I don't know if that's a true story.
Stephen Ewing, thank you, man. Pounded a 2-pounder for a new Chiefs. Wait, what? Chiefs that for Jeff? A Chiefs hat for Jeff? Is that what kind of hat you have on there, Jeff?
This would be the Texans. So.
Oh, I see. It's a football thing. It's one of those sports things. You sports people.
Sports, yes.
Jeff, how many hours of sports have you seen in your life? If you were to add it all up, would it equal over a year?
Yeah, I would probably say over a year.
Okay.
Oh.
The amount of sports that I've watched in my life would last about that long, and that was by mistake.
All right.
Artco, thanks, man. $10 super chat. Can play Yo Mama Don't Dance because you dead. Oh, geez, come on, Art. Good Lord, Art. I guess he can. I guess he can joke about that. I guess so. If you know Art, then you know why that would be. Yeah, Art was a comedian. Emphasis on the word was. Just joking with you. Hey, it's Philip with a super super sticker. No, Philip. The correct pronunciation of his name is Koshat or Koshat.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. He sent me an email because I was worried that I was upsetting him last week when he was on. Because I suggested that his last name described two people going to the restroom together. Koshat. At $3, thank you so much. He said he doesn't mind. So thank you very much, sir. I'm still blushing, but thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know because I was worried about that. And Rodney Booze, thank you. Booze, $5 from him. My wife hates your show, but that's okay. I love it. By the way, my last name is pronounced Boozy. Oh, Boozy. Well, thank you. Boozy.
Well,
right
he
there.
should have put that at the beginning.
Well, I just didn't read ahead.
I didn't.
I always get into trouble that way with user agreements. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're gonna have to work harder to win over his wife, though. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we are.
I feel all dejected now.
Yeah, let me hear in the chat from the other wives, or girlfriends, or significant others. I imagine there's a few that are forced to watch this on a weekly basis, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. I don't know. Although my analytics say that it's a sausage party, you never know. You never know. Anyway, we're going to talk with Lundy from Lundy FPV here in just a moment. Jeff, you doing all right, bud? You doing all right? Okay, man. All right.
That's great.
Hey, look, before we go, once again, Rick Halber, he had a heart attack, and I just found out about this from Jeff.
Yeah.
And you found out from Chris Hope, right?
Yes, sir.
So do you know anything more? I think is he doing all right?
Last I heard that he was being provided medicine that would help him with this, and that for all practical purposes, it sounded like he was going to be recovering. So we'll just listen out for more information as it comes available.
But he's not in the hospital anymore.
As far as I know, yeah, I would imagine that if they've provided him the medication, they've probably released him. But I'll have a look and see if I can get any more information for next week's show.
Okay, awesome. And we hope that he's watching. Rick, I hope you feel better soon. And Southern Rail Fanning, $5 super chat. No message, but thank you so much. And Jeff, thank you very much for the news.
You're welcome. The news has been sponsored by Go Professional Cases, GPC, designed for life. Be original, be blue. Don't forget discount code TNL10 for a 10% discount on all online purchases at goprofessionalcases.com.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
All right, Jeff. Appreciate it. And now, while what's going on? What's going on with you, Ashley? What are you laughing about?
People in the chat are calling me out because my foot got tangled in my microphone cord and it fell off 3 times.
I didn't see that. Did it really?
Yeah, it really has. I'm surprised it didn't make a big sound, but so I had to untangle my foot.
This is actually a good moment to mention Ashley's Instagram with an appropriate name. What's your Instagram?
So my Instagram is at Awkward Ashley because, well, if you've watched, you know.
Yeah. So,
but you got to spell it the right way.
Right. So yeah, follow her if you want to have a laugh sometimes. And yes, I'm sure there's a lot of cat pictures.
So many cat pictures. There's one up right now.
Oh, excellent. If I ever forget what a cat looks like, I'll check that out.
Come to me.
And Mel, 400 AGL. Thanks, man. A $2 super chat reminding us that Rick is in the chat, still in the hospital. Okay, so he's using the horrible hospital Wi-Fi, and I know that firsthand. Spent 19 days in the hospital a couple of years ago.
What?
You don't remember that?
Oh, when you broke your back?
Broke my back 2 places. Yeah, that was bad.
That's crazy.
You ever been in the hospital, Ashley?
Yeah. Yeah, I broke my arm 6 times, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, and I don't think I've ever told you this. Earlier this year, it's 2020. Earlier last year, I had a pulmonary embolism.
What's that?
It's a blood clot in your lung. I almost died, Ken.
That's not good.
But I'm here today. We're good.
Oh, my goodness. Well, yeah, thank you for being here.
Oh, yeah. No,
Thanks for not dying. Appreciate that.
Not a doubt.
So,
my cat's knocking stuff over in the background.
When you were in the hospital,
uh-huh,
did you steal something when you left? I think everybody steals stuff. I stole those little booty things that they give you for your feet. and I took one of those gowns with the ass hanging out. I took one of those. I was there for a while.
You wear around your house?
Yeah, I gave one of those away during I did this show from the hospital.
Stop.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and find it. I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, I gave an assless gown away on the show.
A used one, or?
You know it was. Now I promised the winner. I made him promise not to clone me because there's some DNA up in that thing.
Oh
God. Thomas McCarr. $10 super chat. Ken, need some eyes for the Mavic Mini. More jobs. Oh, pronounced Makar. Thank you for helping me with the pronunciations. That's great.
So many people are going to start doing that now.
Well, I'm glad for it, especially if you're from Sweden or using umlaut in your name. But I do want to say that I have these. This is my entire stash of Mavic Mini eyeballs. These are the teeny tiny eyeballs. And I've got Mavic size, and I've got slightly larger for the Phantom in both white and black. So let me know if you want chocolate or vanilla. And you can also go to my website and get those, or you can PayPal me right here, Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com, $10, and I'll send you one of those eyeballs that keep the birdies away. Now we're gonna get, and I apologize for Lundy. He's waiting, watching this crap. I apologize for the delay. The news went long. Gonna play a quick little video. This is from where is it? Where's the one from Dennis? Oh, that's the one I wanted. Okay, this is from Dennis, and he says, "Hey Ken, just wanted to say hi and thank you. I recently found your channel after finally buying my first drone. Not to bore you with fanboy squeals, but I was shopping today and trying to get better at filming, and I had to film this little snip just for you. Feel free to publicly shame me if you must. It's horrible. Anyway, keep up the great work. It's appreciated. Next time you're in Northern Illinois, say hi. Coffee is on me, Dennis." And this is from Dennis. It's short, but I love it. Check it out.
So while I was out shopping, I had to pick this up. This is for you, Ken. I found a moon over my hammy. Get it? Moon over my hand. Tough crowd. All right.
That's great. That's great. I love visual puns. He's a regular Carrot Top. Do you see his wife in the background? She's like, "Here he goes again." Thank you, Dennis.
Can I just say that guy is the only man I've seen be able to pull off one of those hats.
It takes a rare person to be able to pull off one of those hats.
He really looks good in that hat. I just needed him to know that.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep. And a fedora. It takes a certain kind of person to pull off a fedora.
I have yet to see a man pull one of those off.
Ooh, that's a high bar. So now I have just a joke, and you can send jokes. And by the way, let's do a new segment. Of the pun of the week. You can send me a video to here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. Just film your pun. If you got a pun, just send it to me. This is open season on puns. And
this would be fun.
If I pick your pun, then I'll give you a set of eyeball decals. Okay? But this joke, and then we're going to bring in Lundy. Okay? This is from Dan Chabot. He didn't give me a pronunciation key. But he says, a joke for you. All right?
Okay.
Where's my jokey music? Okay. John, a sightseer in the Grand Canyon, gets off his rented mule to take in the sights. The sky was unusually orange that evening, creating a breathtaking vista. Suddenly, the mule, in spectacular fashion, soils itself and causes quite a stink. Another vacationing explorer, Jimmy J, asks, "Are you done, Burrow? Are you done, Burrow? Dunborough? Dunborough? A Dunborough! A Dunborough! A Dunborough! Ah! There you go. All right. Thank you for that. All right. And now here is Ashley with a joke as we bring in our guest tonight.
Well, actually, I just thought, what if Jimmy J in that story and the donkey in that story both pooped at the same time? Would you say that's koshat or?
Ah! That, ladies and gentlemen, is called a callback in comedy. That's what you do. Very good. All right, so we're calling our guest Lundy.
Hey, I got another joke though.
Oh yeah, hit me. What you got?
Oh, okay. Where does the general keep his armies?
Where does the general keep his armies?
In his sleeveys.
Woohoo! That was horrible. You should have stopped while you were ahead. Hey man, I'm calling on all of his devices. Welcome to the show, Lundy.
Not getting any sound.
You can't. No. Okay, well we can see you. You're not hearing me.
Hope you guys can hear me.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Can you see us? Can you see us?
Give me 1 second.
Your background is blurred.
I'm trying to figure it out here.
No problem. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What was Edgar Allan Poe's favorite lunch?
What?
Macabre salad.
I get it.
All right, that's pretty good. I will call you back. Let's call
This worked
him.
yesterday. I'm so sorry.
No
Hey,
problem.
We can call him back.
Yeah, we're gonna call him right back. No problem, man. We're gonna call him right back. All right. No problem. You got another joke for us?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
What
for
you got?
Sure.
All right.
Definitely not scrolling through a website that has jokes. Where do you find a cow with no legs?
Where?
Right where you left it.
Hey.
Okay,
That's a pretty good one right there. I like that one. That's a good one right there, Ashley.
Why aren't koalas actual bears?
Why?
Because they don't have the qualifications.
Oh, lordy lord. Can you hear us now?
I'm not hearing you guys again. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, hold on.
Give me 1 second.
Hold on. I have a message for you. Hold on.
Ken's giving me the finger here.
One moment.
All right, we're writing it down. I like this.
I also know sign language.
You know, I used to as well.
No.
No.
Small word.
No.
Okay. Here you go.
Answer on the other device. Okay.
Yeah, we'll give that a try. All right. Oh, more jokes from. Oh, good Lord Almighty! Can you hear us?
Wait a minute. Let me this device. All right.
We've entered the third circle of hell.
Oh, y'all better.
It's terrible. I don't know what was going on.
I'm seeing. Can you hear him? Oh, I'm in hell.
Me?
So I have to set the Yeah, this isn't going to work. Your other device is using a different username apparently.
Oh no. Is he drinking scotch? Because I'm jealous.
We try to work all this out. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, now we can't see you. Just go ahead and allow the camera.
Okay.
I'm trying to see you on the lookity picture box.
There we go. Hey man, welcome to the show. There you go. And okay, I was gonna have to scold him for vertical video, but there he figured it out. Excellent. Welcome, man.
Hey guys.
Hey, Lundy, Ashley Lundy.
Hello, Lundy.
Hi. She turned as if to look at him. Very good. So welcome to the show, and thank you for agreeing to be on. You are an FPV guy, and a lot of FPV people who are watching right now already know you. And I met you in Memphis because you're part of 901 FPV drone group, right?
Right.
All right. So tell us a little bit about that, and then I'm going to share one of your videos.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy flew through a tornado. I got that video here.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, he did. All right. Tell us.
Person so far.
Yeah, tell us about your group.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get in the frame here. I don't know why I'm so far off. This is interesting. I'm doing it on a phone. I apologize to every person right now.
No problem.
Your video's great.
Looks good.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm Lundy FPV. Alec Lunsford is my name, but Lundy is my pilot handle. I'm from Memphis, and we fly with the group 901 FPV, which is a multi-GP drone racing chapter. So I've been running that since 2015 is when we started that, and we race drones. We have a great time. Oh, you're showing some of our footage from one of our recent races.
Yeah, Ashley, have you ever seen this kind of drone stuff before?
The very first one I saw was actually the last time I was on the show, and it was following a roller coaster.
Yeah, that's right. That's a similar thing. But this is this a Tiny Hawk in this video?
This is a Tiny Hawk.
Yeah. And is this
So it's like a mini?
It's a mini one.
Oh, look at that little thing! Oh, it's so cute.
Oh wait, he's showing it here. There we go.
Oh wow, him cute.
Isn't that precious? So that's
it goes really fast.
Yeah. And is this an actual speed?
Yes.
This is not sped up.
Speed.
Wow, man.
Nope. Not sped up. That's how fast we fly these things.
How long does it take to master it? And does it happen all at once? If you just practice and practice, like one day or is it a gradual thing to get as good at these things?
So I would say that there's stages. There's definitely like a period where it just clicks, and there's a period where you continue to take it to next levels. So it really just depends on what you're aiming for. But I mean, I've seen guys take years to get this fast. I've seen guys take 6 months. 15-year-olds typically seem to get way faster than the older generations.
And you're talking about me.
Yeah.
I'm not 15, but I think my photography drone background helps a little bit. Do you think it helps or hinders me with transitioning into FPV? What do you think? What's your opinion?
I think you're learning the controls, so that's the first stage of it. I think once you start putting on the goggles and stuff, it could get a little bit more disorienting if you have experience in another discipline.
Right. Now, last night, let me just show you some footage that I got. Now, I have to tell you, and I said this at the beginning of the show, everything I filmed yesterday with my Tiny Whoop, gone. And there's a reason for that. And Ashley, this is the one that I'm talking. This is a Tiny Whoop. This is has an HD camera in it. Isn't it precious? What do you think?
Look at that little baby. He's blue. That's my favorite color. Look at him.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a fun drone, but I smashed it and broke part of the frame. Now, have you ever smashed a little drone and ruined the micro SD card?
Yes.
You have. Okay, I thought that was impossible. Let me show you this. This is why I don't have any footage, because it was partially broken.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I usually between flights will switch the SD card out to avoid this very thing. I was so mad because I did really well, or at least I thought. But
you broke it more.
Well, that's it. You know, whenever I tried to put it and get the footage out, it wasn't there. But
so does that thing stick out a little bit, or did you crash it that hard to where it crashed a little circuit board and everything?
No, the circuit board's fine. I put another card in it.
Okay.
When I took it out, it was hot. I don't know what happened. Maybe it got some water on it or something. But so I was in Birmingham.
Water bends SD cards.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't sound.
Not a bot. So.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right, does it? But I was in Birmingham. I flew an abandoned hospital inside, and it's about to be torn down. This is Caraway Hospital in Birmingham, Alabama. I really want to go back tomorrow. The weather's going to be good. It's a 4-hour drive one way for me. But I will go.
That's not bad, though.
I like driving. If there's anybody in the chat watching that would like to meet me in Birmingham tomorrow to help me film, because my buddy Oscar that I met yesterday, I don't think he's available again. So I'm seriously thinking about going back to Birmingham just to. They have a little Statue of Liberty at Boy Scouts of America. It's like a 1/20th scale. Here's what it looks like. This is my camera drone, but this is what I flew with my little Whoop, and it was really fun to do. But that's where I would like to go back tomorrow. That and the abandoned place before it gets torn down.
Look at that little baby.
Yeah,
that's at the Boy Scouts headquarters, I think, down there by Birmingham.
That's it. Yep, it's in a place called Liberty Park in like Vestavia or something in Alabama. Yeah. But so I'm going to go back. So if anybody is interested, please email me, kenheronupload@gmail.com. I might just go back by myself, but I don't want to go into the abandoned place by myself because it's scary.
When are they tearing that down? That sounds awesome.
What's that?
When are they tearing that down? That sounds really cool.
It's been abandoned for under 10 years, and it's got this big open round room that just is perfect for FPV. But on my way home, and I'm trying not to make this about me as you are a guest, but I wanted to share my FPV footage with you. I apologize. And I want to get your opinion on this. After I realized that the card was dead, I put a different card in, and there's a rest stop in Alabama that has a Saturn rocket replica. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. And so
yeah, it's on 65, I think, right?
Yeah. Have you ever flown that?
No.
I did, and I did it at night. Yeah, so I'm lucky enough to have a CFR Part 107.29 nighttime waiver to be able to do this, and I did have a Lume Cube strobe taped on it, so maybe that's why it didn't fly as well. But my problem is tight orbits. I'm really trying to work on that. What advice can you give newbies like me to? Because it's not like a photography drone, man, to do an orbit.
I can tell you exactly how to practice that kind of stuff. Get on one of the simulators. They've gotten so good now that it is you will become a pro at those maneuvers, and you don't have to spend any money.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. You know, so like
Velocidrone. Like Velocidrone, that's the one I have. Is that good?
Velocidrone is what most of the racers will use, and that is a great one to practice on. I find it to be the most realistic. DRL is another one, but Velocidrone, DRL. There's a couple open source ones too that are pretty good, but I've pretty much spent most of my time in Velocidrone. I think it's fantastic, and the physics actually feel pretty real to me.
Yeah, watching
I've seen guys trying these what are called like Matty flips and stuff, and not able to do that before, but then practicing it in the simulator and then going out to the field and then immediately doing these maneuvers. It's incredible.
What I was trying to do here was trying to do that ride down the side of it thing, and I didn't have the confidence because I had to have that strobe on it. It wasn't flying all that. I'm not making excuses. I just need to practice more, but it sure was fun to get out there. And you can see watching that where my photography drone background keeps kicking in, wanting to get a decent cinematic thing. But anyway, so that's that. Now,
can I talk about how cute it sounded in takeoff? It was like, anyways, it was very cute.
It's very precious. It does have an onboard microphone on that. So, what? So
was that a Tiny Hawk or a Tiny Whoop, or was that something else?
Oh, that was this. This is a Beta FPV. I think it's a 85X HD.
Yeah, it's the HD version. Yeah. That'll do it right there.
Yeah, it's a FR Sky. And that's another thing, getting my controller, what is it, PIDs and stuff, like get all that locked in, or I'm just using the default settings.
Just tuning it up. I mean, it's gotten, well, I mean, when I started in like 2015, this stuff you had to learn. Yeah, I think you had to like have a master's class or master's degree and, you know, PIDs and math and all that kind of stuff. But nowadays, a lot of times it's just flash it and go fly it, and it works great. So we've really advanced in the hobby. I can tell you that. Yeah,
and Betaflight, Ashley, Betaflight is a separate program that allows you to set parameters on the little guy. And
the little baby.
To me, it's like a speed bump to fun. But luckily, it's a lot of math and everything. But luckily, Joshua Bardwell was kind enough to help me set that up a little bit. Not the mini, but I have this one here. This is the one that he helped finish the build on. So this is a lot of fun, but it is frightening to fly, especially if you get it close to you. And I'm using a 6S on it, which people say as a newbie I shouldn't be using, but I like the power, man. It's the size of a battery, Ashley, is what we're talking about. Anyway, so thank you, Ben Eishen. Everybody's doing they're telling me how to pronounce it. Ben Eishen. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat from 901 FPV and TWG. What's TWG? You know who that is?
Yeah, TWG's. We have a local traveling team here in Memphis for our 901 FPV chapter. It's called Team White Goat. TWG.
Yeah, that's right. And you're wearing let's see your logo. Now, is that a dig on Team Black Sheep?
It's not a dig. It's just we came up with it on a trip to another race, an out-of-town race, and we were trying to come up with a name, and we came up with Team White Goat. It was originally Team Get FPV, Team White. I don't remember. It was like all the brands thrown into one, and we ended up with Team White Goat. And we always say that we may not be the fastest at the race, but we're going to be the loudest. So that's
it's a great logo, and you're a great group of people. And there's a link in the description that will tell people where your events are coming up. And I think also it's just 901fpv.com, right?
That is correct. We're actually having a little bit of web work done on that right now, actually, to expand and to incorporate our stuff that comes over from MultiGP, which is our race organization software. So it's going to start pulling that information in so that we'll be able to show it on our website.
Okay.
When it's happening.
And how are the attendance of these events? Because the one I went to, it didn't have a lot of spectators to it, and I was very surprised because if you're into drones, if you have an FPV quad at all and you're anywhere near one of these, just bring your goggles and you can tune into the racers and ride along with them. It was fantastic afternoon.
Whoa, really? You can watch what other people are doing?
Yeah. If you have your own goggles, you can tune into your favorite racer and then just ride around like you're in the drone with them. Freaking awesome.
Attendance depends. I mean, I would say like with that last event, that was kind of we considered that like a dry run for our event coming up on the 25th. So on our event for the 25th is more of an actual race. What we did, the race you attended, was more of we were testing the RFID sensors to see if we could actually incorporate a little bit of crowd participation. So you got a guy kind of make it into Mario Kart. So you got a guy that's like out front, and you want to row in like $2 and bet on him, and maybe another guy wants to kind of mess with him, so they want to, like, as he's going through a gate, maybe blow some wind at him, or I joked and said, some flame. I thought flame would be cool, but something to like kind of mess up the guy that's leading.
Yeah.
Or maybe isn't leading. I don't know. I mean, it really just depends. But we were trying to test that out to see if we could measure where the pilots are, and then we could read that where they're at based off of the RFID sensors, and then incorporate some kind of group participation in that.
Yeah.
And that was something that the university was interested in, the University of Memphis.
And that's why I was glad I attended that day, because not only the race was going on, but they were testing out that RFID technology. And I spoke with Scott, was it? I think his name was Scott.
Kevin.
Kevin, yeah. There's a couple videos back on my channel if you want to check it out. Now, I have to ask you about how you got hooked up with Reed Timmer, the storm chaser. And while you're telling it, I will show this video of you intercepting the birth of a tornado. Check this out, Ashley. It's amazing.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is.
I will tell that. I also want to mention that in this video that you're going to see, like we're actually inside of a tornado. I was standing inside of the tornado right here as it approaches us. It actually hit my face, so that's why the drone was actually doing okay. But as the tornado actually hit my face, I decided just to kill it and let it drop.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that, because the headwinds is now, Ashley, I keep explaining this stuff to Ashley. How fast can your drone that you're flying here go?
That one right there, I think could probably do over 100 miles an hour. It definitely held this. This was an EF1 tornado, which I think Reed explained to me was probably in the 70 to 90 mile an hour range. So it's actually holding its position right here.
Oh, man.
But right there is inside of the eye of the tornado. We were, I don't know, 75 feet to the left of that, and it actually hit my face. So I got back into the car and was completely covered with what I'm assuming was manure, which is awesome, but worth it.
Yeah.
But you got to imagine that you're in goggles and you can't see outside of you, and all you can see is what's happening, 75 feet to your left, and you see that you're inside of a tornado. So I got kind of freaked out and cut power at that moment. But
yeah, did you think your drone was lost?
No, we had been through. This was about 5 weeks of storm chasing with Reed and a company called SRP, which is a resource planning company for if a tornado strikes you. But so we were partnered with them, kind of chasing and Reed, and so we had done this for multiple weeks in what they call Dixie Alley, which is down here by Memphis, and the Mississippi River along that area.
Yeah.
And finally got out to Kansas, Texas, Colorado, all that kind of area, and that's where that kind of started to expand, and we got a lot closer out there, because you can see when the storm's coming for miles.
And
it's a little bit different.
And people watch these storm chasers, think, man, that'd be so cool. I want to do that. I want to hang out with you, Reed, and everything. But it's a lot of driving around and not even seeing anything a lot of times, right?
Yes, hours and hours. I think one day we started Reed lives out in Denver, and we started there and traveled. I think we ended up somewhere in Texas by the evening and didn't see a single thing. And then the next day is actually when that video took place. It's an incredible experience. There's a lot of driving. It can get kind of white knuckling too, because you're driving pretty fast. I won't say how fast for the Leos out there, but
right.
We were traveling pretty fast on these roads, chasing these storms. I mean, Reed's like, we got one 3 hours away. It's going to intercept over here. We're going to drive as fast as possible and try to get it, and we did. And a lot of those we made it just in time. A lot of those, the storm fizzled out, but it's a lot of work and it's a lot of driving. So.
Yeah, and I imagine that's why. When you see the clips that they post, these storm chasers, they look so excited, because after all the hours, you're finally catching the thing you've been chasing all day or week or month or whatever. Ashley, would you have any interest in storm chasing, or are you one of these people that go the other way?
So sorry, the cat bit me, which is why I jumped.
Yeah.
She's mad because she's hungry. Get out of the way. No, I don't understand people who do that. I think you are crazy. And that little armored car, that's exactly where I would stay. And I would bring enough Taco Bell to last me several days in that car. But I do have a real question for you though. So
Yeah.
let's say that tornado really picked up or a storm really picked up and you lost that drone. Does your footage automatically upload to a cloud, or would you have to retrieve that drone to get the SD card again?
So in this situation, we were actually running GoPros, so we would have to retrieve it. Now, we had been through, weeks and weeks of, I almost call it practice, but numerous times of actually chasing storms that we learned numerous things over that adventure. Flying in the rain is obviously very difficult, but one thing we learned was we had GPS receivers on there that actually feed back not only to our goggles, which we have the GPS telemetry in the goggles, so if it crashes at that time, we know exactly where it crashed.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so is that what we're looking at here? Because, and by the way, this is the face of a man who realizes he suddenly found himself inside a tornado. And let me spin around here. Yeah, you look a little worried there. But
I would have seen a picture of right after that situation. I mean, it's a completely different face.
Yeah, like thank God I lived, right? But
exactly.
So this technology here, I don't think I've seen that kind of setup. What are we looking at there? Is that just extra?
On the goggles there, that's actually that's an antenna array called a laser. It's 13 dBi, so it allowed us to penetrate further. So the idea was we're running an analog system, so that actually allows us to penetrate further. So we were trying to see how far we could take this. So we didn't really want to be in the path of the tornado. We just happened to be in this situation.
Right.
But wanted where we could be 2 miles away and fly into it.
That's
we
smart.
just happened to have Reed Timmer, who likes to be in tornadoes, so he took us right directly in the path of it as it formed. And so that patch antenna is designed to give me, I think, 90 degrees out in front of me, field of view for my antenna for my video.
Yeah.
And feed it back to my goggles so I could see. And we tested it, I think, up to 4 miles, probably plus, and it worked great.
So it's like you're wearing a base station, essentially.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's actually kind of cool because my goggles have this, it's called a rapid fire. It's the module that handles all this, but when you hook that up, you can actually turn on a mode to where it beeps at you if you're getting away from where it thinks you should be.
That's awesome. Now, to answer Ashley's question, photography drones generally, the higher priced ones, will record not to a cloud, but to the device you're getting your telemetry to. But for the most part, FPV drones are a little. I liken the difference, and you tell me if you agree. It's like the difference between automatic and a manual transmission. The difference between photography and FPV drones.
Absolutely,
So,
it's a manual process with an FPV drone, especially these. This is the one that I was flying that day. This is a 7-inch quad drone. It's pretty large. This is the ones we race right here, so it's a little bit bigger. And then this is the one that we were flying in that video earlier.
That's cool.
I just can't handle that little guy.
She likes.
Here. This is the indoor racers. This is a 5-inch racer. This is what we primarily race, unless the FAA has something to say about it. And this is the ones we throw into tornadoes.
Now, not to get all down and everything, but very quickly, how do you feel about all that upcoming proposed FAA legislation business from an FPV standpoint?
I mean, from what I've seen and followed, it seems like it kills the hobby. I mean, at least in the 5-inch size quads. I mean, it just seems like it gets rid of those. I mean, yes, you'll have flying fields that are approved, and we do primarily fly in our 5-inch season in an AMA field. But even then, I mean, it kind of seems like in the future they're wanting to kind of weed those out as well.
They're killing all the joy. I mean, we all all FPV and photography drone people, we all get joy from flying cameras, and it seems like they're just being, they don't have a lot of foresight in how it's going to affect everyone in the future.
Yeah, and I think in like a lot of the situations, like with the camera drone situation, you'll probably be fine because you'll probably be able to get a DJI custom built unit that has the telemetry that they're outputting out to their base stations or whatever. I don't know what all the terminology is on that, but
right.
I think in the camera drone situation, it's not as big of an issue as for the guys that are flying these freestyle and racing and all that kind of stuff, because we like to do proximity flying. We like to do racing around, in open fields or wooded areas or by buildings and that kind of stuff. And that's kind of going to be going away, it seems like. I don't want to be completely negative on it, but it does seem that way.
It
from
does.
The wording.
It does. I'm just hoping that all of the people that are in charge will listen to the community, and hopefully they won't put out the legislation as it's written now. But as far as the FPV community goes, you have to imagine that if something goes through where they're going to require remote ID, there will be probably components that will no longer be available, or different components that will be required, and that'll just add weight. And weight is a very important thing when taking into consideration that kind of stuff on a quad.
Weight can be for sure. I mean, 100%. I mean, if the playing field's leveled, that's one thing. The problem that we're having is that you basically have to have a drone built from a manufacturer, the entire drone. So I mean, like, I bought my motors, I bought my electronic speed controllers, my flight controller, my propellers. I don't know if propellers come into play with that. But all the gear inside of that, I bought individual parts, put it together. What the wording says now is I have to buy this from a manufacturer, completely built, 100% with a remote ID built into it.
That's like 80% for a lot of people that prefer, really enjoy assembling the things. And that's,
I mean, it's cool for a company like DJI who's going to build that drone for us, I guess. I mean, they can say, here, buy our pre-built thing, and that's kind of the issue is every person in our group has a different drone. They have a different setup. Somewhere along the line, there's something different in there that they built that they like. And where are we going to go in the future with that?
Right. The customization is important. And I imagine there's going to be people that just will never comply, or they'll never get caught and just keep doing what they're doing, and they can't police it. They couldn't possibly. They're not going to catch all of us. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's talk of this is depressing. So let's move on to a thing I like to do with all of our guests. It's called Would You Ride It? And I don't know if you've seen this before, but these nuts that build these quads or flying machines that they ride in?
I can already answer this, no.
The answer is no. Okay. Well,
I wouldn't, no, not at all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me know in the chat if you would ride this. This is called the Air do-it-yourself man drone, and I actually talked to this guy about using his footage previously. I've shown this on the show before, but here it is again. He's doing some speed trials with this thing. So for those who haven't seen this, it was on a previous Would You Ride It? His YouTube channel is called Amazing DIY Projects, and the developer is a pretty interesting, smart guy. Really nice to let me use his footage. But the question remains, would you ride it?
It's insane if you would ride that thing.
I agree, but
just being in this hobby for the past 5 years, I've seen so many just random issues. Now that guy does look like he's got a lot of fail-safe built into it, but
yeah, talk about redundancy. There's one prop goes out, you're not going to be in trouble on that thing, right?
Hopefully. I don't know what his lift mechanics are on that. That's nuts.
Yeah. Wow.
Look, he's got little baskets in the bottom so he can carry his snacks.
Well, you got to have snacks. You know, you get a little peckish, flying out there like that.
No, those baskets are actually just to catch his brains when he lands.
Right. Yeah. You got to have those brains. You got to scoop up the organs for the donation. So, John Darnborough says, hell no. Keenan Lancer, who won my Phantom 4, he says, no. Nope. Hell no. We got no way from Jolly Roger Hobbies. Ray Bob says, come on. Yeah, I would. I think Ray Bob's trying to convince himself on that one.
Yeah, that sounds like.
Yeah. Come on, me. I would do it. Yeah, I think for the most part. Yeah.
Darwin Award.
Right, yeah. Ashley, would you ride that thing?
Absolutely, yeah. Sign me up. I'll ride it.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay. Still made of rubber at that age. You could probably fall from a height of 7 feet and still live. Anyway. Hey, Lundy, thank you so much for making time for us tonight. And I really would like to encourage everybody to, there's a link to his channel, his YouTube channel. Please subscribe and please check out 901fpv.com and try to find a race or an event near you and just attend and hang out. Bring your goggles.
Yeah. What I would say, if you want to, no matter where you are, if you want to find an event, just check out multigp.com. There's a search by map feature on there, which is really nice. So you can see where a race is happening around you. You can find all the local chapters because it doesn't all happen at 901. I mean, 901 is just a chapter.
Just part of it, right? How big is the whole thing? Like, how many members are there?
At some point there was 20,000+ pilots, or registered pilots on MultiGP. But I mean, in almost every city, there's someone flying drones. Whether you find them on Meetup or Facebook, or we use Telegram for chat, or MultiGP for race organization.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you find it. And if you want to go see a race, it's going to be organized probably on multigp.com.
All right, and everybody is helpful and friendly. If you have any questions, if you're just getting into the hobby, they'll be there to answer questions. I had a bunch of questions when I went, and they were all very nice. Ashley, did you have something
It's a group of people that love drones. I mean, it's the same way no matter where you are. I mean, we want to promote the hobby. We want more people in it. That's what it's about.
Absolutely. Ashley?
Now, okay, I go to Memphis just as much as I do Northwest Tennessee. So here's my question to Ken with Lundy on the line. How upset would you be if I flew with Lundy before I got the chance to fly with you, Ken?
My heart would be broken in a million pieces. No, I don't know.
I'm in both cities.
No, I don't care.
I'm in both cities,
I tell you what, here's what you do. You can fly with Lundy for the first time with his little cute little muffiny Tiny Hawks, and then you can fly with me for the first time with my Phantom camera drone. How about that?
And I get to wear the goggles so I can see stuff?
All that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My one rule, no tornadoes.
You got it, man. Okay. Awesome. Lundy, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ashley. You guys are great.
All right. See you, man. All right. Bye. All right. Bye. Well, he's a nice guy.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, they're all cool. Everybody in the drone community is cool, man.
I like that guy. We missed some super chats, by the way.
Yes.
I wanna catch up on those.
Yes, please do.
Okay, I'm scrolling. It's been a hot second. I know Ray Bob and his antics were at it again.
Yeah, I saw that. Just pumping it up, peeps.
$75.
Keep those super chats rolling, peeps. Pronounced hell yeah. Thank you, Ray Bob. Appreciate that. Who else did we miss?
We also had Metro Drones chime in. I know it was a $20 super chat. I can't remember what he said. It had my name in it.
Oh, did it? Well, we got to scroll up and find out, man.
I'm scrolling.
Scroll. I can't scroll back.
He said for Ashley Knight, TNL.
All right, awesome. And we just got one from Zeb Meat. Thank you. $10 super chat. $10 toward Ashley's forthcoming Mavic Mini, Ken. Yeah, we need to get you a Mavic Mini. I think that would be your first, since you like cute little drones.
One of those little cute little babies?
Yeah, well, no, this cute little baby here is not so easy to learn for a first-time person, so let's get you a Mavic Mini.
Vroom, vroom?
It does go vroom, vroom, yes. All right. So let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. But let me go ahead and play. By the way, you're going to do a drawing for the baby Yoda. And
Yoda.
Oh no.
What?
Do you know what a stink bug is?
Yeah, I know what a stink bug is.
I got one in here.
Oh no.
Yeah, for people in other countries, tell them what a stink bug is.
So it's these ugly little critters that have about 6 or 8 legs on them, and you can't kill them, you can't squish them because they smell like you co-shat in your trash can. So you have to scoop them out and put them outside, like put them away, or they will stink up everything for days. For real, they smell so bad.
He's just
How do
sitting
they
there.
get in your house?
I don't know. I've been having a lot of them and ladybugs up here. This is the second floor of my house.
Ladybugs are worst.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what a stink bug looks like for people in other countries. Enjoy that. There's some
Oh, it makes me itchy.
nightmare fuel for you.
Oh, it makes me itchy.
Do they bite? Do they bite?
I've never been bitten by one. Ugh, it's so gross.
Very nasty. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh, yes. Coming up, your chance to win with a new game with Ashley. I haven't told her about this. Your chance to win an LED panel that goes on top of your camera from LumeCube.
LumeCube.
But first, I want to thank one of our sponsors, an awesome sponsor. I love them. Jason Shepard and RemotePilot101.com. It is the place to start learning to prepare for your Part 107 test as the cat goes walking around. Nice. So, yes. That stink bug is on my monitor.
Oh no! Camera 2 so we can see it.
You can't. Well, there's camera 2, but you can't see him. He's up there. Oh gosh.
No.
I will endeavor to be professional and move on. If you didn't try to bite me. RemotePilot101.com. Here it is. This is the site. It's all video based. You get the course for life. And you got to renew your Part 107 certification every 2 years.
Yep.
So make sure you're prepared for it. RemotePilot101.com. Use Heron 18 to get 30% off.
Nice.
Yep. Jason Shepard.
Nice.
RemotePilot101.com. Love you, mean it. Appreciate it. All right. Now let's play a video, and then we're gonna play the contest.
Okay, people are saying pick me in the chat. Y'all better
don't
stop.
do the pick me yet. But did we miss any? Any super chat? We got Zeb Meat. We got gray bearded drone pilot. Hey man. It's just pee it out. Pee it out, y'all. It's a 2-pounder. Pound it. Thank you very much. And we got one more from UFDA Crew with a $5 super chat. UFDA Crew is protesting the FAA building on February 29th. And then they give the website for more information. Okay. I hope it's a peaceful protest. Oh my God. Okay.
Is it wiggling?
He's sitting there looking at me.
Stop. No way.
Oh, he's got wings. I didn't know they flew.
Yeah, they fly.
Oh, I hate these things. He looks frisky. I got to get him.
Yeah, just.
Oh my, he's looking right at me.
Just carefully scoop him.
I can't. His wings. I hate bugs so much. He flew around the other side.
Oh, he's behind the monitor now?
I can't hear you. Hold on. What?
He's behind the monitor
He's
now?
back there somewhere. He's going to die inside my computer.
No, he's going to sneak attack you, man. We're going to be in the middle of playing that game, and he's going to sneak attack.
I hope not. I know, I look like a wussy. What's that tattoo guy afraid of bugs? I am, yes. I hate bugs. All right.
Ugh.
All right. Now, I gave away a Fayutech AK-4500 gimbal a few months back to a very nice kid who deserved it very much from Thursday Night Live number 113. And he wrote to me to thank me. He says, Ken, I was a subscriber who won the Fayutech gimbal. My name is Ryan, and I would like to let you know I was very excited to receive it. I did bring it with me to the Veterans Day parade we had in Las Vegas, Nevada, and my mom had signed me up to be a volunteer photographer for the parade. I sent the organizers the footage and photos I had taken for the parade, and I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to use a great gimbal like this, and would like to wish you many good days in your future. Sincerely, Ryan. And so I got a little bit of video from him. This is Ryan. I think this is him using the gimbal. You can see it up there on top of the tripod during the Veterans Day parade.
Nice.
Yeah. Now that gimbal right there is kind of overkill for a phone, but it'll hold up to, I think, 10 pounds of camera. It's the
wow.
It's the Fayutech AK-4500 that we gave away a while back here on this channel. We're always giving away cool stuff.
That's a nice gimbal.
That's a real good one. And if you're lucky, someone may win a stink bug here in a minute.
Oh boy, a stink bug!
Stink bug.
Wow!
I could just see him flying out of the corner of my eye. It's driving me nuts.
Oh, he's gonna get you.
All right, so Blaine Chadwick sent this really awesome video. It was almost the viewer video of the week, which, by the way, whoever wins it will win filters from Freewell, but that'll be later. Right now, Ashley, do you know what an ice circle is?
Is this a trick question? I feel like it's just a circle of ice.
Yes, in very basic terms, it is. Where would you find an ice circle?
When you go ice fishing.
What kind of body of water would you find an ice circle?
The ocean.
No, a river.
A river.
The movement of the river will sometimes form in colder environments a perfect circle of ice.
Really?
Yeah. So this is an ice circle. This is from Blaine Chadwick. Look at that. He says, "Hey, Ken, love your videos and weekly show. I operate an unmanned aerial drone service up here in central Maine called Three Rivers UAS. I got a call early one morning that an ice circle had formed just outside my hometown. Even though the temperature was in the teens, I ran down to get this video for you. I hope you like it. And thank you again for all you do to help the drone community. Blaine."
The circle moves?
Yes, it'll sometimes free itself when it gets large enough, and he filmed it being destroyed. This is 500 times actual speed. And so what you're about to see is this thing being destroyed by a bridge.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, does anybody else see a face or a skull in the middle of there?
But it's kind of like it's winking at you.
It is a winking skull. It's like, I'm about to be destroyed by a bridge.
He said, "Oh no." There they go.
I've never seen one in person. I've lived up in Vermont and up there like that.
I've never heard of this thing.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Isn't it?
There goes the skull.
Bye-bye, skull. Nature is so cool, isn't it?
It is. Wow, 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 wow.
This is the kind of stuff that I love receiving from people. Somebody else on the bridge there filming it. Thank you so much for sending that in. Blaine, appreciate it. What'd you say, Ashley?
I was just wondering if the man on the bridge was Blaine.
I don't know. That's a good question. I can't answer it. But speaking of nature, that's
I don't know what you're about to say.
That's a little hint as to the contest.
A little nature.
Now you remember a couple shows you've been on where I've shown clips and you make faces. Like, remember the birds that that would feed each other?
Yeah.
She remembers that, and I looked. I couldn't find the clip again, but and then just the other week there was an ostrich that laid an egg, and Ashley she made one of those famous. Oh, yep, that'll get you. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to have a regular segment, and we're calling it Ashley's Nature Clip. I even made an intro. It's time for Ashley's Real Gross Nature Clip. It's oh so gross. It's oh so gross. It's oh so very gross. Yes.
That was nice.
Thank you. All right, Ashley's Nature Clip. I think we're going to do this every time Ashley's on. So if there's any gross
really
nature clips that you can find on the interwebs that you would like to gross her out with, well, just send it here to me. Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. You can also send your drone videos to that address as well. But I picked one out this week. So here's how the contest is going to work. And now's the time to say pick me. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to pick somebody. And if Ashley can watch the clip without making a face, they will win this LED light panel from LoomCube.
Oh no.
I might as well put up my car for grabs. That's how confident that she can't do it.
Then that makes me really nervous about what we're gonna play.
I saw Super Chat go by. Can't read it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So who do you got? Who's gonna be playing?
I'm gonna pick. My phone chat is going slower than the screen, so I'm gonna pick Hunter WS.
Hunter WS. Okay. Just to let Hunter know, there is a consolation prize, and that will be a set of eyeball decals.
Ooh.
For your drone. So you win either way. All right. So once again, I'm gonna play a clip from nature. This is natural. If you're easily grossed up, maybe look away for a minute. But
oh no!
If Ashley can watch this without making a face, or dry heaving, or gagging, or leaving, you can't hide your eyes. You have to watch. They will win this panel light from LoomCube. Are you ready?
Nope.
All right. Let's play that jingle again. It's time for Ashley's Real Gross Nature Clip. It's oh so gross. It's oh so gross. It's oh so very gross. Okay. Here it is, this week's, the very first, the debut, Ashley's Nature Clip.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm...
All right. We just want
little rhino action.
Yeah, this is an endangered white rhinoceros. He's marking his territory, getting his bed ready to sleep.
Yeah, just walking around, kicking some.
He's just walking around.
Some dirt, maybe.
Some dirt.
Probably mixed with some other stuff. It was so big.
Now that's bad, right? But what could make this clip even worse? How about a little editing? Yes, let's make this clip just a little bit worse.
Look at his butt.
Ashley, thoughts? I could not wait to play this.
It was so much, and it was chunky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, that looked like if it landed on your foot, it would break it. That's the kind of mass we're talking about.
Could you imagine the sound it made when it hit the ground?
Yeah.
The pop.
Yeah. So anyway, if you like this contest or you don't like it, let me know in the chat. I'll go back, of course, read this chat. I see a lot of green faces in the chat. But if you like it and you would like to try to gross Ashley out next time she's on, go ahead and send your clip to KenHeronUpload at gmail.com. So, I guess congratulations to, what was his name?
It was Hunter WS.
Hunter WS. All right, buddy. You didn't win the LoomCube panel light, but you got a decal. So
Hunter, don't be mad at me. You saw that clip. You know that was bad, man. You know that was bad. Don't be upset.
It was pretty bad, yeah. I apologize if you're eating. But that's nature, you know? It's just nature.
What is... I don't want to ask this question, but what does your computer history look like that you had a clip of that ready to go? Like...
I clear my browser history often. From not just that. So anyway, moving on. Hey, I have some more nature for you, Ashley.
Okay.
And this is from Jason. It's a little less gross. It's actually pretty cool. This is from Salt Lake City. It says, Ken, out in the shores of the Great Salt Lake alongside Interstate 80 near milepost 101. I used to drive by that way every day on my way to work and still drive by it quite often. Enjoy these rare, and I think I'm saying this right, mirabilite formations. Mirabilite formations that he captured. Salt Lake City, the Great Salt Lake. Look at that.
No way.
It looks like a still of moving water, but it's actually, I think, salt.
That's so pretty.
Yeah. I've never seen them in person. Really cool.
Are people standing on the ice?
I don't think it's ice. It's water. You see the dude back there?
Oh.
Yeah, that's not cold. That's like salt from the water. Yeah, that's not a still.
Wow.
Isn't that neat?
How can nature make such beautiful and also such really gross things?
Right?
Wow.
The juxtaposition of nature. Oh no, the stink bug! Speaking of nature. He just flew right in front of my face.
Oh, he's coming for you, Ken.
Oh man.
By the end of the night, you're gonna squish him, and it's gonna stink.
Oh, I don't want to stink him. I don't want that. I'm so distracted by him. He's sitting right on my light. Hey, you know what we got? We got something from Whiz Bang. Hey, we got.
I love his new sound effect. That's nice.
That's a good one for Whiz Bang. $20 super chat for med help for Ash, and that is from Whiz Bang. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Whiz Bang.
Oh, Ashley, you want to take over the show for a minute?
Yeah, you got to deal with some stuff.
I got a de-stink bug.
Oh man,
I trust you.
At?
I'm giving you the reins of the show. I'll put it on camera too, but you can't see.
So we can watch you.
He's up there. I gotta go back around here. Oh my God, he's gonna fall on my face.
When he brought me on and told you that I didn't know anything about drones, did you expect it to come to this? Because I didn't. And here we all are watching Ken get a stink bug. And I don't know if this is what y'all subscribed for. Did you get it?
I got him.
Yes.
I got him. Yes.
Heck yes.
I'll have to put him outside later.
You didn't squish him?
I did. I did squish him.
He's gonna start stinking.
I hope not. Sky Pirate. Hey man, $10. Hey man, $10 super chat. Never trust math teachers who use graph paper. They're always plotting something. Hey, that's a good one right there. Thanks, man. Now I lost my whole train of thought. What were you talking about?
I had a moment with the viewers about whenever you first brought me on, you were honest and told everyone that I knew absolutely nothing about drones. But I asked them if they knew that it would ever come to this, you catching a stink bug.
That's entertainment, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Real life drama on the next TNL. A very special Thursday Night Live.
I love it.
Video 80634, $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Now I can afford to have my studio fumigated from the stink bug.
If stink bugs are there might be more bugs there.
Yes. Now I want to just tell everybody very quickly while I have your attention. If you're going to send your video here to kenheronupload@gmail.com, don't be discouraged if you don't see your video on the show. I get quite a bit, and I will save the ones that I plan on playing So if you sent one today, and you may not see it on the show for a month, but I saved them up.
He does save them. He saves everything.
I do, and I wanted to let everybody know that next week on the show will be Bruce Simpson, a.k.a. X-Jet. Yeah. What? Now, Ashley, you don't know who X-Jet is, but he's a very famous New Zealander YouTuber. Everybody knows him. He's such an entertaining and knowledgeable guy, and I am really looking forward to having him on the show. And that'll be next Thursday. So we'll no doubt talk about the remote ID stuff and pick his brain about things. Another thing, before I show another video, and Jeff was going to mention this in the news, there is a lot of fake FAA websites. Mm-hmm. Here's a screenshot of one that recently ripped somebody off, and they're offering to help you get your Part 107 or register your drone. Don't fall for that. Use the genuine one. It's the Drone Zone. There's a link in the description. I know the actual FAA website domain name sounds like it would be a fake one. It's FAA Drone Zone. Link in the description. So just letting you know. Don't fall for the fake. Anybody that's gonna help you register your drone. Mm. You can do it yourself. $5. No big deal. Easy peasy. All right. You know what I need? You know what I need right now after that? Just to recenter myself. We got to step into the Raz chamber. I need some Raz. Please.
Some Raz.
Yes. Let's step into the Raz chamber. Nothing bad can happen in here, and this is something we do every week, and if I don't do it, by golly, I'll hear it. But it's a place, a calming place.
It is.
A place of never-ending happiness, where everyone is fresh and new, with no worries, no taxes.
Wow.
Everything's good here. We're all naked, and the water's pretty clear. Ashley, how does the Raz make you feel?
Complete and whole.
Yes.
A little itchy.
I gotta put some chlorine in here. And we're back. That was weird. I love the Raz. Okay, so there was a video that I had. I gotta show you this. I had a screenshot. Where the heck is it? There it is. Okay, so I had a video where I had Yoda, baby Yoda, riding on top of a drone.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Jerry.
Wait, you did. I watched it. No.
Yeah, Jerry Calverley 3D printed this little guy and had one of his students paint it. And these toys will not be available until May the 4th, as in May the 4th be with you, Star.
You better stop. That's cute.
So I'm giving this one away to anyone who commented in the video. Yoda bomb, Ken. Yeah. So let's go ahead and draw for Baby Yoda right now.
Let's do it.
Let's go to the Decideratron 5000. Let me see if I can find the Decideratron.
That's my favorite.
Is that yeah? It's your favorite, isn't it? Let's see.
It is. I love it.
Actually, I like the way you agree with everything.
Decisions.
You're the best. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner. As we put in the URL. So now you've got a 1 in 498 chance here. We'll start the Decideratron. Who is going to win? The winner of the Yoda doll is... now see, they didn't say Yoda bomb, so we have to move on to another person. Oh, that sucks. All right, the winner is... of the Yoda doll, Phantom Hodges drone. All right, congratulations, Phantom Hodges drone. So just let me know that you saw this, and I will send the doll to you. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. You know, I haven't gotten any snail mail in a while.
Really?
Yeah. I keep checking my P.O. box, and maybe because I didn't give people the address last week. Well, here it is. If you want to send me something, you can send it to Ken Heron, P.O. Box 81, Huntington, Tennessee 38344.
And let this be a lesson to everyone. If you want to enter a contest, follow the directions.
Yes. Yes.
Or you're not going to win. You just saw it happen. Like, just...
Yeah, that's right.
That's
all. There's someone wanted to play. Not that. No, not that. Joe Cassieri sent in a video a while back, and I didn't share it. I'll just go ahead and share this. It's from Joe. He sent this in a while back.
Oh, wow.
I think he sent it in during the summer. And I lost the email for it, but it's purty.
Wow.
It looks cold, doesn't it? This is Nantucket.
Huh.
Ashley, do you sincerely have any interest in flying a photography drone at all?
No, I think this is so cool.
Yeah.
And no, I think it's very interesting. I would love to give it a shot.
Can you edit video? I mean, your husband's a TV news guy.
No, I can.
Okay.
Overlay some, put a music bed behind it, chop up the videos.
Yeah.
Some B-roll, sweet transition.
Oh, she knows the lingo.
The lingo. I'm official.
Ashley's husband is a TV news guy.
Yeah, he is.
Have you ever kissed him on set?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh, yeah, you have.
I keep waiting for a polar bear to pop out of that ice.
That would be cool. This is from Joe Cassieri.
Oh.
Very pretty. Thank you for sending that in. Much appreciated. Ah, that's nice. I think keep thinking I'm forgetting something. We're coming up on 2 hours. Trying to keep the shows under 2 hours. What else did I have to do? What else was there?
We have a video of the week. We haven't done that yet.
We got to do that.
Okay.
And we talked about that. Now I did talk about my returning hopefully to Birmingham tomorrow. If anybody wants to hang out, let me know. Yeah, you want to go? Road trip?
Road trip. Well, I have to work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, contact me. Let me know. I think I'm going to go back to Birmingham tomorrow.
Now, hold on. You flew... I think I would have to go back in your videos because I think it's been a while. You came to Knoxville, or a city close to us, and did the Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Is that near you?
Isn't that a cool place? It's like 45 minutes from here. Isn't that a cool place?
Right. And who was housed there? What horrible person? Who was it?
The guy who killed Martin Luther King Jr., what's his name? James Earl Ray
was
there.
Right,
That's where he tried to escape.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And some other people. You don't end up in a state pen because you're great.
No, but they've turned the place. They've turned the place into a distillery now.
A distillery, and they have some really good fried bologna sandwiches. And I have gone on tours 5 times because I love it.
Oh, really? Do they claim that it's haunted?
Yes, they do. And for $200, you can stay the night there.
Seriously? That $200?
$200, you can spend the night there. Do it. I mean, obviously you can't destroy the place, but yeah, you can stay the night and do.
Hold everything.
Are we gonna do it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think we got enough super chats to do it. Hey, thank you, gray bearded drone pilot. Loom Cube! Yes, sir. Love our Loom Cube. A 2-pounder. Pound it! Yes. I think he was...
it's haunted.
So, and you did this?
I didn't stay the night because I am very scared of the world beyond the one in which I exist. And,
Okay, so you believe in ghosts?
Just gonna be honest. I do. I believe... I'm not gonna say ghost as in... But have I experienced things that I cannot explain?
Yes. Absolutely. There are things we can't explain. Do they leave you alone there? Or what do they do? I mean, if it's $200, place is yours, because then I'm all in. I'm like, yes, let's do this. Bring cameras. Yeah. I'll bring my night vision. I'll do all the ghosty stuff.
So people have. People have. There's YouTube videos on it, and there's a ghost that's in one of the cells in the second floor that will still smoke a cigarette if you light it. And I watch those videos, and you can see it like, and it'll burn, you know, like when you smoke a cigarette. And there was a lot of murders committed in the kitchen, and so the kitchen is really active. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get the right music.
I'm very excited. I'll tell you more stories.
Tell me.
Once you find the music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait. No, not that one. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, this is the one.
Tell me more about Brushy Mountain.
Once about Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary.
Yes.
It closed in 2009, and it housed one of America's worst criminals, James Earl Ray, the man who climbed over the back wall and escaped for 48 hours until the other prison guards found him buried under leaves. So many people died in the kitchen that one time this guy got stabbed 25 times with a meat cleaver.
Oh
and
my
people
God.
People claim that you can still hear things in the kitchen at night.
Hold me.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do some ghost hunting.
Yeah, and you don't have to ghost hunt around Halloween, which everybody does. I would love.
They get shy then. They get shy because everybody's out and it's like, ooh, ghosts. No, you need to go on like, I don't know, Labor Day.
I have a night vision camera that's dusty.
Listen, I know somebody who has a spirit box. I also know someone who has a spirit box. I know somebody who has that pin that glows out like the little green dots so you can see if something moves.
Oh wow, that's cool. I have a FLIR camera.
I don't know what that word means.
It's forward-looking infrared where you see heat, body heat. So you can see a little rat going. If there's ghosties, they're different temperature. I got all that stuff. Will they? $200? Hell yeah, I'll do it. Will they? You set it up. I'm there. Okay.
Okay. Can we do it when it's warm though? Because they don't have heat in the penitentiary.
Can we do it when it's warm? And it has to be daytime. And I have to bring my koozie.
Yeah, because I get very scared.
Okay.
I'm very scared.
Okay. Ray Bob, thank you, man. Ray Bob's antics. Parting shot, my brother. Keep up the wackiness. It is witty soul. Thank you, Ray Bob, for that $100 super chat.
Whoa, Ray Bob. Thanks.
Man. And Mike Young, $5 super chat. Thanks, man.
Ayo.
I did that at Waver Hills Sanitarium in Louisville twice. It was amazing. They let you stay the night for a nominal fee, so it's worth it. Yeah, I'd totally do that for $200 if they're not
catch anything
all up in your face. You know, I don't want like a guard there. Like, you know, what can we hurt? You know, and Jimmy J. Jimmy J. Sounds like a second spin-up location. Hey, man, maybe they'll let us get a little group together. I don't know. We'll look into it. Ashley, you gonna look into that for me?
Oh, I'll look into it.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent. I like it when things happen like this naturally, and then we just go do something fun.
Yeah, let's get possessed.
Yeah, all right. Anubis Arts, TJ, great day. Sorry I slacked on my drive back to New York. Looking forward to watching the show tomorrow. Very good. Thank you very much, Anubis Arts. And Jerry, with a $1 super chat. Thanks, man. Jerry's watching us out there in Mesquite at John Horn High School. No doubt 3D printing the night away for the students. And I thank the moderators for taking care of people who might be a little bit overzealous in the chat right now. Thank you guys. All right. So, yeah, we'll definitely work on that. Definitely. That's exciting.
I'll for real look into it.
All right. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't want to. Is there anything else? That's it. The show has seemed to fly by.
It really has tonight.
Yeah, and now it's time for the viewer video of the week. And this week, the winner will get Freewell filters from freewellgear.com. Here is their website, right here like that. They've got everything. All kinds of filters for any kind of camera or drone, and you can pick which one you want. So it doesn't matter what you have. All right. There you go. And so the winner this week is Cody Crosswell. And he sent in a video of Delaware Bay. And it is the viewer video of the week. And here it is. He says, "Hey, Ken. Love the channel. Stumbled across an Ocean City video looking for my own Ocean City in Maryland. And I've been hooked since. Came for the video, stayed for the puns." This is video on the Indian River Inlet that I shot along with a fly under. Considering who I was sending it to, he knows that I like to fly under bridges. Some shots of the not so public but still public beaches of the Lewes Canal where the ferry comes. I'll get some more of the Delaware Bay this summer from the boat. Might be worth making a stop on the way through. Thanks for the great work. He says, "P.S. All rules were followed. I didn't take off or land in a state park, had a spotter, and all shots are over seasonally populated areas."
That's so pretty.
That is a cool bridge over an inlet.
This is some great music.
Wonderful. That's some good stuff.
It is. I loved it.
Thank you so much, Cody. Appreciate that. If you would like to share a video, you can do it right here. Just send it kenheronupload@gmail.com. Make sure you send me a streaming link and not a big, huge file that I have to download that my computer says, "No, we can't do it. We're afraid of it."
No,
So-
please, sir. Please do not do this.
And if you have any news leads that you would like Jeff to know about, like drones in the news, you can send it to tnlnewsleads@gmail.com.
Nice.
Just like that. It'll get right over to Jeff. And now, here's Ashley with the final joke of the evening.
Oh, God. My phone done turned off.
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
Oh.
I got it. Two men meet on opposite sides of a river.
Yeah.
How appropriate, considering our video.
Mm-hmm.
One shouts to the other, "I need you to help me to get to the other side." The other man replies, "You're on the other side." Again, he's on the other side. He's on the other side. It's all about perspective. He's on the other.
The funny part was you selling it afterwards. The joke itself wasn't funny. It's you going, "Yeah, get it?" That's the funny part right there.
It's the other side.
It's 'cause, you know. And so, your final thoughts about Ashley's nature clip.
You know, it's creative. It's a fun game. I'm glad it's got a fun intro, but I'm gonna think about that in the middle of the night. I'm gonna wake up and I'm just gonna see that orifice going.
Oh, okay, all right. Ashley, you're awesome. We appreciate it. Once again, next week, X-Jet will be on with us, Bruce Simpson. And we thank you very much for being here.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Thanks to everybody for your participation and your support of the show. All the super chats, so amazingly awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff Sills, for the news. Thank you for Lundy FPV. There's a link in the description if you want to check out his channel and all the other things, 901fpv.com, all that. There's links to like Loom Cube and Remote Pilot 101. There's discount codes. It's all in the description. And thank you, Ashley, for being on with us. You always bring a little ray of sunshine into our otherwise dark world. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Buh.
And bye.
And I gotta hit the. I gotta push
the buttons.
Yeah, and is it that one? If it is, I think that's it.
enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky. The killer can process meat. Say I enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky. And you give your family a treat. Establish nutrition to help them grow. And it's full of fiber to make them go. You enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky. A killer can process meat. Yeah. That was so funny.